a la libertad for freedom. My hermanos míos, es hora, it's time to reunite y lucha and fight la libertad for freedom. My brother, me, Amor, is not as important to me why the beef started. More important to me how it ends. Started off as enemies, ended up more than friends. Mas que amigos, brothers in arms back to back. The colonizers are going down, and that's a fact. It was you and I raised up in those ghettos, barrios, lined us up in those prisons, facing down death in those streets. Man wanted us both dead or in prison for no good reason other than we're both Yah's children, separated at birth, reunited in this hell on earth. Babylon's our open door prison. Yah has returned to free the captives from the slavery, to restore the leadership, the high priest and the king. It's time to return to us. My brother, mi amor, Ephraim. One of the many things I have learned in this hell, Ephraim, when blood fails, brothers in arms prevail. It's the will of our Father that our breach be healed. Envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Mi amor. This is for my brothers living in America. Ephraim. Esto es para mi hermanos que viven en Estados Unidos. In English and in Spanish, and Inglés y en español. The high priest has arrived, so listen to him. We are in a visitation of the Most High. Father's looking for you, looking for us. Let us forgive one another while we are on this road together. Though we were rivals and we fought one another for the scraps, just know that we love you and we forgive you. And when the Most High gives us the keys, there's a place for you in the kingdom. El sumo sacerdote ha llegado, así que escúchalo. Nosotros estamos en una visita del Altísimo. Padre te está buscándonos. Solos debes saber que te amamos y te perdonamos. Cuando el Altísimo nos dé las llaves, abre un lugar para ti en el reino. One of the many things I have learned in this hell, Ephraim, when blood fails, brothers in arms prevail. It's the will of our Father that our breach be healed. Envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Mi amor. One of the many things I have learned in this hell, Ephraim, when blood fails, brothers in arms prevail. It's the will of our Father that our breach be healed. Envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Mi amor. My hermanos míos, es hora, it's time to reunite y lucha and fight la libertad for freedom. My hermanos míos, es hora, it's time to reunite y lucha and fight la libertad for freedom. Good job, guys. And in that day there shall be a root of Yeseh, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nation, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim, but they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines toward the west. They shall spoil them of the east together. They shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. And the Lord shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea, and with his mighty wind shall he shake his hand over the river, and shall smite it in the seven streams, and make men go over dry shod. And there shall be a highway for the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, like as it was to Israel in the day that they came out of the land of Egypt. One of the many things I have learned in this hell, Ephraim, when blood fails, brothers in arms prevail. It's the will of our Father that our breach be healed. Envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Mi amor, my hermanos míos, es hora, it's time to reunite y luchar and fight la libertad for freedom. My hermanos míos, es hora, it's time to reunite y luchar and fight la libertad for freedom.